Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another One Piece chapter reaction and review. This time it's chapter 1090, titled Kizaru. And when I first saw the title of this chapter, I was immediately reminded of the fact that in the past, chapters that have been, chapters named after characters, it's usually because the character dies in that chapter. Now, I think it's very unlikely that Kizaru dies in this chapter, but, who knows? I guess we'll see. I was just thinking, we're at chapter 1090, coming up on 1100, not as big of a milestone, but it still feels like, I was going to say still feels really recent that chapter 1000 came out, but maybe I'm more thinking episode 1000, because I was still, was I still watching I was still kind of watching the anime at that point. Ooh, excuse me. I think I was maybe sort of transitioning into the manga at that point, but anyways, yeah, chapter 1100 coming up. That's a pretty big milestone. All right, starting with the cover request. Cover request by Chikia. Crew reading in silence with some black cats. That is, man, that's just such a blast from the past. Obviously we haven't seen Kuro in forever. It's not like, he's not coming back in the story really, but man. And also people don't really talk about him too much just because he's just a villain from Syrup Village. I think people generally don't like the Syrup Village arc as much as other arcs anyways. So Kuro just, we don't talk about him too much, so it's just kind of weird seeing him in a modern One Piece chapter. But anyways, let's get into it. I wonder, yep, okay. Where are we starting off? Let's see. Hey, this is Monkey D. Luffy, the man who's going to become king of the pirates. We've got all the Vegapunks up here. If you care about your work's life, if you care about York's life, you'd better order those ships to clear off. Okay, so we're starting off still once the Straw Hats have already beaten everyone. I wonder if maybe later in this chapter we'll get a flashback of what happened. We have Kizaru sitting there. I don't know what they do. I don't know how much they care about York, because I wonder even if the Mother Flame thing is public knowledge. I would assume not. So maybe like these Navy men might be like, we don't really need York, do we? But I guess we'll see. How cruel. He's even worse than I heard. What the heck? What's going on? World Economic Journal HQ. Wait, where are they listening in from? Looks like they have oh yeah. It looks like Morgenstern has a black transponders now. So he's catching this transmission. They must be close by then. Yeah, World Economic HQ. Isn't that Luffy-san? Yeah, we have Vivi and Wappo there, of course. Straw Hat Luffy. We've gotten a meeting with the Gorosei. Straw Hat Luffy, how many of you managed to survive over there? Some of us are pretty banged up, and don't tell them, Luffy. A woman's voice. Could that be Nico Robin? This is actually crazy. This is the first... I think the first actual interaction between the Gorosei and the Straw Hats, but I guess it looks like they just hang up pretty quickly because they don't want to reveal any information. We can't give away our status. They wanted to get information by keeping you talking. I see, my bad. But I bet what I said will make those ships back off. As if, yeah, I just told them that they're pretty banged up. The Navy won't fold that easily. Oh wait, he was talking about York's life for making them back off. Never mind. There are 3 things we must secure: York's safety, Punk records, which we can access through her, and the power station that created the Mother Flame. The rest can be sacrificed if necessary. Okay, so yeah, they do care about. Obviously, I kind of forgot Saint J. Garcia Saturn is also here. He obviously knows everything about Mother Flame, so yeah, he's gonna make sure they get that. Let's see. We're getting another. Both of these first 2 pages have been like 1.5 page things where it's like some of the images are bigger. I don't know exactly what it's called, but they take up more than a bit more than a page. Let's see. But sir, what about Rob Lucci's squad and the Cypherpole agents that are still? I was merely stating the worst case scenarios. Don't lose sight of what's important. Yes, sir. Remember, human life holds no more value than that of an insect. No matter how their numbers dwindle, it's always possible for them to multiply again. Jeez. Yeah. I mean, the way he said that, human life, because he says that as like a, almost like a third party, or like a, from an outside perspective, as if he's not human, which I think would contribute to the idea that they're immortal. But let's see. Did you hear what they said? The 5 elders have my back. If you lay a finger on me, they'll wipe this island off the map, just like O'Hara. Yeah, okay. They don't seem to care too much about what York's saying. We've seen Nami just plucked her mouth with her climb attack, just, girl. Better thanks. Oh, did I miss the line dialogue? Okay, never mind. They're just having conversations. Better thanks to you, Chopper. You praise me like that doesn't make me anything makes me happier. Okay, I completely missed that. Praise like that doesn't make me happy or anything, you jerk. So yeah, Chopper's just tending to everyone. It's just chaos. They're not too worried, it looks like. That's Kaku over there saying, how pathetic. I knew there were 2 of them, but I should have been able to handle those no-good seraphim. I get it. Just sleep already. Shaka, Pythagoras, Edison, what? Who's that? Oh, that's Lilith right there crying. Edison's still kicking, Lilith. Can you keep it down for a sec, Lilith? I'm trying to contact the basement. That's Usopp, I guess, right there. Yeah. And then Luffy and... Is that Bonnie right there? Wait, what? I guess... Am I just stupid? Or that's Bonnie. And she's just here now. So we just got cut off from that. Okay, we better get a flashback at this point. Because, yeah, Luffy and Bonnie are just sitting there eating. So, I don't know. We don't know what happened exactly, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, Lilith is tending to Edison, I think that is. 4 of the Vegapunks are wounded. 2 are dead. The strike crew is currently... I should have went back to other chapters to recap, because I'm just thinking, I know Shaka's dead. Who was the other one that died? Pythagoras? Was he... Okay. We're just going to keep going. I'm not going to try to remember all the little details. The strike crew is currently... What are you muttering, Lucci? I'm just talking to myself. Oh, is he the one that was saying that? Okay, let's see. Hey guys, you're all behaving yourselves down there, right? Labo Phase basement. Okay, so, yeah. Usopp's contacting the basement right now. It looks like they got them food off the... Yeah, this is all the Cypher Pole agents, because they were starving down there. It's one of the Striat pirates. Thanks for the food. You're our saviors. Hey, keep it down. They're still the enemy. We would have died without them, though. Hey, can you get us out of here? Sorry, no can do. At least take us to a different room. It's hard to relax with those monsters in here. Monsters? Are they... I don't know. I wonder who they're talking about. Oh, okay, yeah, the Seraphim. Oh, what is okay, I just need to keep going and stop questioning things, because we have very little information about what happened in between right now. Aren't the Seraphim on your side? Yeah, but there's still a chance they'll go rogue. They'll be fine, right, Vegapunk? Naturally, we have the Seraphim and Bubble Balls after all. Yeah. Okay, yeah, now I'm remembering. Those are the bubbles that, like from the gun Lilith had that had like Sea Prism in them also. Like it was like weird, or it emit the same energy as Sea Prism or something like that. Yeah, okay. They're talking about it right now. They're made of the same material as the Mark III's bubble shields. It's been infused with the energy of the sea. There's no better way to hold devil fruit users. Okay, so that's interesting. Because this is something I've been kind of wondering, is how their devil fruits worked, because I don't know exactly how, like they're like grown in labs, or they might be part android or something, but I guess, yeah, it works the same as normal devil fruits, where they're going to be weakened in seawater and stuff like that. Really, they look just like normal soap bubbles. There's no need to ask them for reassurance. We haven't received any orders to eliminate you. You are of no interest or use to us. What a relief. I guess we can rest easy. You might have a mean streak, but we really do owe you a snake. Thanks for undoing our petrification on us. It's so peculiar. She wasn't programmed to act like that. What is it? Oh, okay. That's actually kind of funny. We have, okay, so I was wondering, I was like, who did they get to like order her? But this, but we see this quick flashback between S-Snake and Luffy. Hey, Hancock, I need you to help him out. They're my friends. You're the only one who can do it. I'm counting on you. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it already. Please just stop looking at me like that. So I guess that's funny. The S Snake Seraphim also fell in love with Luffy. I guess immediately too. I don't know if they had any other prior interactions. Or see, now I'm wondering is Howard. All right. I can't figure out the Seraphim exactly. Because before I was assuming that, I don't know, because I said that earlier, they might be part android, but I guess not. They were probably like fully biological. Like I put quotations just because they're like grown in a lab or something like that. But that's weird. Jinbei's just laughing. Oh, ha ha. She's just like the real Hancock, the world's worst personality, but she's got a weak spot for Luffy. It's funny to see your Seraphim have the same disposition. And Vegapunk over here, he's writing notes and stuff. How fascinating. The traits passed on by the lineage factor during the cloning process go far deeper than expected. Yeah, that's interesting. Especially since it like overrided the main program to like follow orders and stuff like that. That was really cool of you, Hancock. God, oh wait, did you just say I love you? Because of the L and cool, the love you. All right, and this is, oh my gosh, I'm always forgetting her name. The giant Seraphim. I can't think of it, but she's saying, Stella, they've got comms working. We've got the comm system working again, but the frontier zone still isn't responding to our signal. We can't leave without disabling the barrier. You're wasting your time. I put a passcode on it. And don't bother syncing to punk records because I never upload it. You dirty traitor. Haha, the passcode and the military might of the world are my protection. Haha, all this laughing's making me hungry. Grr, you really pissed me off. This chapter is so chaotic so far. I just gotta keep going though. This is Stussy, of course. She's saying, Stella, we're completely surrounded. I'd wager there's 100 ships of all sizes and approximately 30,000 Marines. They're pulling up all the stops, huh? Lady Stussy, would you care for some coffee? Sanji, of course, just simping a bunch. I believe your name is Nami. You're the crew's navigator, correct? Yep, you betcha. The log hasn't finished recalibrating, but we could use this one. We locked onto it while we were in Wano. Oh! Okay, so that's... I don't know if we knew that before, but I guess they can... Like, when it locks on, like, the other two will stay, I guess. It's pointing northeast. That would be Elbaf. Okay, that's... I'm getting a bit of some chills just from hearing that. Elbaf, we finally get to go there? The giant island of our dreams? Alright. I mean, I knew we were going to Elbaf at some point, but I was just thinking since Kid went to Elbaf, and we went our separate directions, I thought, okay, that might be a later destination, but nope, we're going there after this. But I don't know, we might still have to spend some time on Egghead for a while. But let's see. Giants. Elbaf, yeah. Luffy and Usopp just overjoyed about it. I genuinely can't wait. That'll be when we go to Elbaf. That'll be an incredible arc. Will you quit glowering at me? Is that the right word? I feel like it should be glaring, but glowering at me. Yeah, I guess Lucci's still really mad at Stussy. I mean, makes sense. Lucci's not happy at all about anything that's going on. He just sort of has to go along with everything because he can be beat by Luffy easy. Maybe not easy, but kind of easy. Let's see. Vegapunk saying, think the stars, your ship is already here on the Lado Strand. The coast is swarming with naval ships, so it won't be possible for us to leave via the regular port. Are they planning to just, like, I don't know. Because, okay, I just thought, they're up on the top. If they just use a coup de burst, they fly away. Like, are they just going to skip over all these guys and just try to get away? And we also have a bunch of crazy technology. We could use something to just get super far away and escape, I guess. If we want to go northeast, it'd be best to leave from the back of the island. Luckily, Vega Force 1 is on standby right next to your ship. Ideally, we'd be able to use it to fly over the blockage. Unfortunately, it'll be impossible to make it all the way, since Vega Force 1 depends on the climate maintained by the island's aircon system, meaning we'll plummet the second we clear Egghead's airspace. Okay, I read all that. I don't know what he's saying, really. Fly over, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, so they're planning to use Vega Force to fly over all the ships, right? But the robot that they're using, the Vega Force 1, it needs the certain climate of that the island's climate system uses, the aircon system. For whatever reason, it depends on that. And so once they fly off, they'll start falling. Frankie over here says, that'll be good enough. We can rely on the sunny scooter burst after that. Okay, perfect. We can use it to keep flying for 1 kilometer. That should be enough to get away. You mean to say your ship can fly that far? Unbelievable. Let's go with that plan then. It's powered by cola. Cola? It's actually kind of funny seeing Vegapunk surprised about Frankie's tech. I hope we get to see just a few more. I mean, I don't need any crazy interaction between them, but just stuff like that. That's fun. Okay. Okie dokie. First things first, though, we need to get cracking on lowering the frontier zone. My lips are sealed. I said get cracking. You should know better than to underestimate us. We're Vegapunk. And they're just tapping away, I guess. A little bit of a flashback, I guess. Okay, yeah. Just telling them to go get the Vega Force 1. So we have... It looks like a lot of them. Let's look. Okay, Luffy, Bonnie, Frankie, and Lilith. They're all getting the Vega Force 1. We have to hurry. They could have the barrier down any minute now. We need to carry the ship to the backside of the island so it's ready. Yeah, we gotta drop the barrier to get away, but doing that will make us vulnerable. That's right. To be honest, I'm a tad excited. This will be my first time leaving the island. We're not exactly going on a picnic. I'll say. We don't have enough food for that. Yeah, and what we had earlier wasn't enough either. We should stock up on pizza. Just grab some cheese. Sanji will handle the rest. Man, that guy's great. A chef who can fight. Hey, what's with the sudden change of attitude from Red? Yeah, that's also surprising. She just saw like the dark past of Kuma and all the horrifying stuff, and she seems pretty, I don't know, still energetic and, I don't know, happy-go-lucky, I guess. Don't worry, I'm not gunning for Vegapunk anymore. I feel better now. Well, that's good. You were crying non-stop last night. I was not. We've had a transmission from Rob Lucci. It summarizes current status inside the dome. Relay the information to the rest of the fleet. Is Rob Lucci doing some slimy stuff again? Oh, okay. Did you hear the update, Borsalino? Sure did. Straw Hat talked a big game earlier, but it sounds like they're trapped. The Frontier Dome is a laser-based defense system, correct? You're made of light. Think you can get through? To be honest, I'm sure I can. I just have to deal with my pal down there first, since he's standing by Vegapunk. Fly over him. After he's resolved to put his life on the line, that would be spitting in his face. At least let me do this my way. Okay, is he talking about... who would be down? I'm guessing Sentomaru is down there. And it sounds like Kizaru at least wants to... I don't know. He just feels like it's his responsibility to go after him, which makes sense. Kizaru continues to say, also, if I skip over him and attack right away, Sentomaru will use the weaponized sea beast and his squadron of 50 pacifistas to sink all our ships. Our casualties would be extremely high. I forgot about the Mark III pacifistas, and they have 50 of them. That's pretty crazy. I think we're in a pretty good spot right here. We can prepare, but I do not wish to draw this out too long. Do you have the location of the power station? Rob Lucci is an outstanding agent. He sent us all the information we could want. I mean, I kind of knew he'd do something like this, but still. Battle stations. Yeah, we just... dozens upon dozens of ships. You ever seen the Vice Admirals again? I forgot all their names. I mean, I don't think anyone can blame me. We only seen them for the first time. I did hear that some of the vice admirals we have seen before, I don't recognize them or remember them, but anyways. All right. This one's saying, tell everyone who can use the 6 powers to fly ashore the second the battle starts. Yes, sir. We're going to free all the captured Cypherpole agents. Roger that. Remember, the pacifists are invulnerable to cannon fire, so target the weaponized sea beasts instead. Aye, aye. Yeah, the Straw Hats are not worried. Luffy's laughing. This is a blast. I love these Sky Island mystery clouds. I totally feel the same, but we gotta stay focused. The sunny's right there. Yata no Kagami. Yeah, okay. And Kizaru's making his move right now. Flash. Yeah, translation is Sacred Miro. That is one of the imperial regalia of Japan. Okay, I didn't know that. I feel like I've heard that the attack several times. I don't know what significance it holds, but yeah, he's just bouncing through the city. So you're finally coming. Bring it on, Unk. I just find it funny how he says Unk in this translation. All pacifist units come in. Eliminate all targets. Here I come, Sentomaru-kun. Okay. You should know, my guard's the toughest in the world. I was literally just thinking that. I was like, Sentomaru talked about how great his defense is. And right here, this great panel, it looks like he blocks a hit from Kizaru. And he doesn't look, it doesn't look like he's going to take a crazy amount of damage. What's causing that light down there? Someone really strong is coming. Oh, and Luffy has a serious look on his face now. Yeah, I forgot. They don't know that Kizaru's here. That's why they seem pretty chill, I guess. But yeah, now that Kizaru's here, this is going to be pretty crazy. Yeah, that shot too. I don't know how long Sentomaru can hold up. Because I'm doubtful that the Pacifistas Mark III can damage a Logia. I'm trying to think if maybe they have bubble shield technology in them, but I doubt it. Or maybe we did see that. I don't know, because I have a vague memory of them using it, like just briefly, and I don't know. Maybe they don't, and I'm just imagining that. But I don't know how long Sentomaru will hold him off. But once, because he can't take on Kizaru forever. So once Kizaru gets through, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. But I feel like the Straw Hats might just run away anyway. Like if they don't have to fight him, they might not. But still, he's the speed of light, so like I don't know how they can escape that. But man, this was a great chapter. Like we're back on Egghead, and they cut to the chase, and we're just going. We did like skip over information. I'm sure we'll get the key details of what happened later. I bet like maybe once all this is blown over and they're on the ship, we might hear Bonnie talk about the Kuma flashback and stuff like that. We'll get more information on that. I don't know how much of the other stuff we'll get. I don't care if we still just get pretty much just the main points and then leave the rest just sort of whatever. Because I don't think we need to see all the little minor details. York's not that threatening and stuff like that. So, yeah. And we got the explanation for why everyone was unfrozen from the stone by S-Snake, because I guess she fell in love with Luffy, because they have the traits were passed on. So, that's interesting. Man, yeah, I had a great time reading this chapter. I feel like you might be able to tell by the fact that I spent so long just reading it. Normally I have to spend a few minutes talking about stuff afterwards. But I talked about a lot of the stuff just as I read it. I don't know how much more I have to talk about. Yeah, I think it's just good just to see the Straw Hats just sort of interacting and being chill. We haven't got too much of that, so it's fun. Let's see. But yeah, they're just planning to escape and head to Elbaf, which is crazy. I don't want to say for sure, but they might meet Shanks there. If Shanks still stays there, but I don't know. That's just wild to think about, that we might finally get Luffy and Shanks meeting up. I don't know for sure if they're gonna do it. if like, I don't know if that's when Luffy will pass on the hat. Maybe they do meet him and he says, okay, just a bit longer and then you can return the hat to me or something like that. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going through the chapter. Yeah, a lot of the stuff I wanted to talk about, I just talked about as I read it. So yeah, I am so excited for the next chapter. Man, Kizaru coming and the whole fight between them, or at least them trying to escape, because that might be what it's mostly focused on. That was a great chapter. Please tell me your thoughts on this chapter or this video in the comments. Remember to save the blobfish, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.